This video is in response to a video by Mr. Gary A. Brown, aka Burn Victim 77, and a video he made on morality. I am a highly moral person, possibly too moral. But because of that, morality is something that I have put a lot of thought into. I am a vegan pacifist. Yeah. I spend a lot of time explaining and having my moral beliefs criticized. So, without further ado, actually no, disclaimer. I have done a lot of reading on the subject, but perhaps, definitely not as much as some of the other things that I do videos on. I'm taking ethics this coming semester, starting on the 16th. So this could all be proven to be wrong. It's just what I've interpreted so far. First, some definitions. Wisdom. What is, I guess, good, bad, right, and wrong. Those are just words people throw around. Okay, wisdom. What is wise and what's not wise? That's objective. It's based on fact and shouldn't be swayed by feelings. And then there is morals and morality, which is completely subjective. It's up to the individual. And that's why there are conflicts with different people's morals. That's why one person can believe that eating junk food is completely morally wrong, while another person loves junk food and thinks it's completely fine. The only thing, well, one thing that separates a moral from a personal choice is that a moral must apply to everyone else. If you believe that eating meat is morally wrong, you would have to believe that eating meat you have to believe that everyone eating meat would be wrong. It can vary between circumstances, just as moral beliefs do, like eating babies in this circumstance could be viewed as morally right to a person, but in another circumstance could be viewed as morally wrong. And then there's ethics. Ethics is the study of morality, the different types, and the struggle to find what is ultimately right and wrong, to find a supreme morality. All moral codes should not be held equally. My professor told me that. He had some horrible fear that I was turning into a nihilist or something. But because different people have different moral codes, doesn't mean you should respect them all or something. See, what else did you say in your video? I wrote some stuff down. What determines what is good and what is bad? Well, to the individual. It's all up to the individual. And it can be swayed by personal experience, or it can be morality being given to you through religion or schooling. And then it could just be things that pop into your head. They don't really have to be based in fact at all. perhaps the ones that aren't based in fact are the ones that should not be viewed as very legitimate. Are the different types of morality? Well, theoretically, because it's individual, there could be as many different types as there are people on the planet. I don't know if people do understand morality. Okay, no. I know people don't understand morality. And this is why. Our government, the United States government, yeah, I'm going to go on about the government. Sorry. They legislate morality all the time. It's not based on legitimacy. It's based on what's right or wrong, and what the majority, or sometimes not even the majority, views as right and wrong. When in fact some might say it should be objective, right? Shouldn't the law be objective? So if people understood that morality was subjective, then we wouldn't have laws like, or even possible legislation for getting rid of abortion or something like that. Something stupid. Drug use, we're on drugs, all that stuff, that's legislation and morality. Pet peeve. Anyway, what are the ideas that are confusing people? Well, probably because, one, it's not taught. It's not taught in school. Morality is taught, but the difference between morality and ethics and legitimacy and wise-ness, logic, it's not taught in school at all. It's skipped over. We're supposed to infer it and soak it up from what they teach us, but they don't actually teach us it, which I think is a grave mistake in public education. Not that public education isn't a mistake in itself. Alrighty, so this video is getting sort of long. I think I've said everything I want to say. You said build from what you said, so that's what I did. I'm glad you made this video, because I've been meaning to make a video on morality and ethics, but I have a problem posting things. They never make it onto the internet. Hopefully this spurred some thought. One thing I forgot, that if anybody's brain isn't already boiling over from the ideas of morality and ethics, think about the subjectivity of legitimacy. We think that rights, or maybe not we, sometimes people, the UN, seem to think that there are ultimate human rights and things like that. But those, and legitimacy, those are subjective as well, right? Those aren't objective, are they? I don't know. If anybody isn't too hungover after the holidays, please answer that question.